Welcome everyone to the Halo Rec League. Here we are at Thursday Night Football, but more importantly, we're here for Thursday Night Rec League. I'm joined here with Odds. We are here to watch two battles of Titans, 6-0, both of them for the bragging rights. Odds, how do you feel about this matchup?
I am so ready to see these teams throw down. I want to see the gauntlet. I want to see blood, sweat, and tears in this series. They are both 6-0 in the Challenger Premade series. So, you know what that means. One team is going to drop finally, and one team's going to go ahead for the coveted 7-0. Even though we are in the first match here of Capture the Flag on Fortress, Head Honcho, do you want to give a little bit of a rundown what kind of series we're looking forward to in terms of maps and modes?
Honestly, I'm hoping to see this turn around to a game 5. I mean, we have two 6-0 teams here, and I think we're just going to watch a complete slugfest between these two, like a Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier type match. And we're excited to see it. Yes, sir.
Already, we are seeing the flag being pulled to the front of red base here, but Crozen getting taken down on the wing. They got to be careful. Status Who is already 2 members down, but Gravlift getting behind, Killing Spree backsmack. Ooh, looks like the flag is getting a return, and it does get picked up here. Gravlift, he's got to get that touch. He can't let that go away. Oh, he wins his fight, and he's gonna push the flag into the cap here. His teammates on the respawn should be able to get the recov as OS is coming up in 15 seconds, and just like that, Status Who is off to a rapid start.
You know, Status Who is looking phenomenal off the jump here. We're watching. We can hopefully old guys can kind of regroup a little bit here and really get down to the nitty gritty and become a little bit more offensive. You can see here they're playing good defense. You know, protecting that flag really well, staying alive. But I really want to see a little bit more offensive play, and that big nade over there in the armory side is gonna hurt, and hopefully he can get this kill at the bottom to really solidify a defensive push.
Can he get 2? No, he can't. Oh, that would have been such a consequential pickup there. They would have been able to get map control back in their favor as Malay King Burger is trying to hold off for his spawners here. We are back to a 4v4, but old guys, you got to be careful. They're on the back foot here. They're in the back of their base. 2 members of Status Who pushing into the basement underside BR. Malay King Burger just trying to keep his shields up, waiting for his teammates. They're on the other side of the map. It looks like he's just kind of off on an island here, but no, he gets picked up on 1. Crozen looking to avenge his teammate on the sneaky Crozen here, and yes, he does. Gravlift goes down, and just like that, it's put into a 2 versus 2. Maybe old guy's getting a little bit of the pressure back. Nice 360 out of Crozen, but concise. He's got that sniper rifle. He's going to be able to kind of swing this back in Status Who's favor. I think old guys are finally able to get outside of their base now, and Deesnays takes down concise. That's sniper gone.
Yeah, I mean, I loved watching. Gravlift had a great idea there, trying to sneak around, trying to get around to get his shield back and also still put pressure on the flag. But unfortunately, it ended with a death on his part. But it looks like a good amount of team fire coming in. Status Who going 3 down. Old guys are able to push in, but here we are. QX is kind of being a little sneaky, kind of getting into their base a little bit and being able to put a little more pressure on them. I mean, let's see what the defense can do here.
Status Who is definitely on the offensive. They're pushing old guys back to their base, and even though old guys is doing what they can to slay out, I don't think they're finding any opportunities here. Even though Crozen's getting that kill in bottom mid, they're not really finding any opportunity to break out into the map. They can't get away from their base. It just feels like even though they're getting 2 down, Status Who is just boxing them in perfectly. And I think, yeah, as we're seeing Crozen, actually, no, I'm eating my words. Crozen with the OS is pulling flag through bottom mid. The OS does get burned. Looks like he might be able to pick up this kill on top mid. Yes, he does. Killing spree in for Crozen, and that is 3 down for Status Who. So just like that, we may see a tied game here, but no, Wizard Gamer goes down on the sneaky as Crozen gets into a 1v1 with QX, and he wins it on the last shot. I think that's exactly what Status Who needed. Oh, old guys gets the touch. What's gonna have to happen here?
I mean, that overshield is such a clutch kind of power weapon to have in this, especially how small the map is. That overshield will last you a good flag run in order to get to where you need to go.
Yeah, OS
Oh.
is pivotal here. They did get the recov there with the flag on top of Sneaky. Old guys, you had the chance to tie this up, and just like that, Status Who's already pulled the flag out to the front of their base, looking towards Bonfire. Gravelift looking around. He doesn't see anybody, so he's going to opt to push his flag, but he goes down from somebody up on top of Wing. Ooh, these nades going down too. Wizard Gamer going down. Yeah, just as we're saying, Status Who just being on the aggressor, or being the aggressor here, and old guys just can't find their footing.
Yeah, there's a lot of, unfortunately, I see a lot of overextending for old guys. There's a lot of pushing up the middle where they shouldn't be really there. I understand the flag carrier was there, but I mean, you can let one flag go to kind of recoup and recover. Because I mean, on this map specifically, I've seen, you know, a 2-0 turn to a 3-2 real quick. So old guys just really need to recover, regroup, and really just be able to push in together. The loss of overshield here is gonna hurt, and the snipe. What a snipe down by by these nades. Sorry, that name just got me a
He's gonna get the triple. Yes, he does.
Oh, the triple kill. Oh my.
He's looking for the over. Yeah, he was in the perfect position up on top of their tower side. He's going to be able to touch this flag, but no, he's getting ripped from the spawners on Sniper. So another member goes down on Arch. Nice no scope on the QX. He goes down. This other member here trades him out. So that's 3 dead for Status Who. And just like that, old guys are putting 1 up on the board, 1-1.
I mean, that triple kill was critical on that cap right there, and we're watching Wizard Gamer going for another flag cap, bringing that assist in, just making sure his teammates have the opportunity to run that flag over, and we will probably see another cap here by old guys. There it is, another cap. They're up 2-1, looking as down in their luck as they did in the beginning of the game. They're starting to complete a pretty good comeback, and it looks like maybe they're listening to our stream, but they are playing as a team now.
I'm going to say that cap was all on Wizard Gamer 18. He was holding down 2 members of Status Who in the bottom of their BR in their basement. Even though he couldn't pick up the 2 kills immediately, he was locking them down and playing his life. So they were all focused on him as his team was able to just run that flag back to their base, bringing up into a 2-1 lead. And just like that, old guys pushing through to Concise on the back of their BR stairs. He is one shot absolute as Wizard Gamer picks up on Brojito, Gravelift. Or no, QX gets the kill on him. So now, QX, you got to play your life. That's 2 dead. You got 2 members of old guys pushing you. Oh, fantastic shots. They're not even looking at him. Can he get the triple kill here? Yes, he's in the position to. No, but he gets the assist triple and the OS. So just like that, Status Who is saying, nah, we're not down. We're not out. We're pushing right back through, and QX is getting aggressive with that OS.
I mean, I call that the 1.5 kill right there, because, I mean, just because he got the double kill, not the triple kill, he still got that assist in my book, because he was laying down enough damage in order to get his team where they needed to be. And now we're watching D's Nades kind of play a really good defensive play here, looking around, kind of checking out where the other team could be coming from, and laying damage down, and a good amount. As long as we have another teammate, I mean, that's, again, 2 good kills there. I mean, 1 good kill by D's Nades, but another good spot out. Good communication by old guys all around. I mean, they're looking really good right now in order to get this W in the bag with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left.
Old guys definitely coming awake here in the first game of this series. I like that push through Status Who. They had 3 members pushing through the courtyard into bottom basement, but the problem is I don't think they could kind of like get the comms together of who they were going after. The 3 of them flew in, but just couldn't pick up any kills, so it really wasn't consequential, and then they went 3 down. Looks like Status Who's flag is pulled, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's stuck on the BRs. D-Nate is getting trapped in the top wing there. And now I think Status Who, I think both teams are just going to try to play for this overshield in bottom mid. Status Who already going 2 down. They got to be careful here. Old guys might be able to get this OS and push forward. Snipers are up. Let's see what happens with this OS. 8 seconds.
I mean, Status Who is looking like they are out for a little bit of vengeance here. I mean, getting that double kill by and I'm gonna botch it, but Kinesis.
I'm gonna say concise.
Concise. I'm sorry. Yeah, concise.
Concise.
Concise. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's a new one for me. I definitely failed English in like the 4th grade, so I apologize to everybody out here. But concise goes down to a wizard gamer there, and you know, it's definitely a back and forth match where you really don't know. The next flag cap right now could determine who is going to win this game, or maybe Status Who is going to be able to tie it up.
One thing I want to bring in a note here, look at the kills on Status Who. They just crossed 70 kills between 3 members of their team. They're basically pushing 90 kills, but they're still down by 1. If they're looking at the timer here, 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this match, they have to make a play here. They have to win a team fight, get at least 2 or 3 down, and push up forward. QX getting the open kill on Malay Burger, and it looks like, yes, this is perfectly it. They get the 1 kill. They're going to be running the flag over to bottom arch. QX just going for it. They're saying, nah, we're putting this in. Challenging Wizard Gamer, but no, he's got help from his teammate, but he's putting it down in the front flag. Wizard Gamer's got to play his life here, wait for his teammates to come up on the spawn, but no, he's gonna push out with no shield, and just like that, Brohito's gonna be able to get the flag, but no, he gets stopped from the teammate on wing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, what a play. Just being able to stop the flag, but it's still going, and QX from the beginning to the end, he says, I'm seeing this all the way through, tying it up 2-2. We're watching Crowzoon kind of just trying to put a little bit of poke damage in, allowing his team to push up in the next 8 seconds. But I don't know if they have enough time to get to where they need to go to get this going. And here we are at 0 time left, and we're going into overtime. I mean, like we said in the beginning, this is a all-out slugfest, and we're ready to see a Game 5 between these two 6-0 teams.
I feel like I'm eating my words here. I was kind of gassing up Status Who, saying, you know, they're able to get these kills and push old guys into the back of their base, but they weren't really able to capitalize. But I mean, look at these kills. They're absolutely outslaying them, but to bring this to an OT with such a just commanding kill lead just shows that old guys, I don't know, are old guys kind of making the right play with only 1 or 2 members left alive, or is Status Who just not capitalizing on these kills? I guess we're going to find out here as Malay Burger goes down to QX, but Crozin gets the melee onto him. Last 2 members of Status Who up in the red tower, or blue tower I should say. They're going to force spawn them on this side as D's nades just playing his life in mid. I absolutely love this. He doesn't get the kill, but he was wasting time. That flag got pulled all the way to landing as Wizard Game is going to go into 1v1 for Brohito in mid. And I think, yep, we're going to have a dead flag here. Return for Status Who.
I mean, yeah, it's a dead flag, but at least they got a touch on it. And as we said, Status Who out here just getting those slays down. I mean, I'm a little concerned for old guys as this series continues. Slayer is 2 out of 5 games, you know what I mean? And it looks like Status Who is clearly the with the stick on the big toe. I mean, he got athlete's foot with that one. He is. I
was hoping to see a ninja.
Oh no!
I wanted to see the ninja.
Nope, not with that nade sticking on his toe. It must have blinded him with that plasma. But we're watching Wizard Gamer right now, just kind of being able to throw nades into the sniper area there, and kind of just pushing them back a little bit, making sure they don't take the tower on their side. But it looks like we might be seeing a pull here. Nope, and everyone goes down. So unfortunately, Status Who is going to have to reset and restart. Old guys, it's their time to push, and there it is, pulling the flag up.
D's nades, I think, made a little bit of a mistake there. His team should have called out that OS was coming up. They had 2 members. I think it was Wizard Gamer and Malay were in mid waiting for that OS. If D's just held BR and just force spawned them over towards tower side and they got that OS, I think we would be seeing probably the game-winning cap here. No, Concise getting onto D's nades with his backsmack by Crozin. Just like that, 2 members for old guys are down. The flag hasn't been pulled just yet. I think we're just looking to get map control, see where the next stage of the team fight's going to be. 1v1 Malay King Burger onto the Arch player, but nope, he's going to opt to back out. I like this. Play your life. You don't know where the rest of the team is. Looks like Status Who is pushing over towards the landing side. Concise going one shot into their basement. Malay Burger, he's going back into the 1v1 with Brohito. Brohito's trying to back off into their elbow side. He's going into the bottom mid. He's going to be able to follow him. QX getting the pull onto BR, but no, Crozen shuts it down, and just like that, 3 dead for Status Who.
Yeah, Status Who takes a devastating loss there on that, going 3 down in such a late point of this OT. And we're just watching now. We have Malaya picking up the sniper, being able to get the assist on that, and just being able to kind of put a little bit of pressure. You know, when you see those sniper bullets rain in, it gives the other team a little bit more of a hesitation. But a big thing is that Status Who has the other sniper, so it might come down to a sniper battle to be able to push in, because we're still 4 up on each team right now.
Yeah, the sniper is just so deadly on this map. If you can get into a good enough position, just like Brohito is, as he gets that snipe on a Crozen who's trying to slide into the BR side. Malay King Burger is on the opposite side on the tower, just being an absolute menace. He hits the no-scope on Wizard Gamer and trades it out. QX pulling, well, the sniper support comes in. Chris Kyle calling it in, but he gets taken down. But no, Gravlift. There was only 2 members of Status Who alive, and Gravlift is saying, I want to end this game right now. He has the OS, and he pulls the flag into ring 1, but gets taken down by the spawners of Old Guys. And just like that, I think we might see another dead flag. And Old Guys, I do see a sniper in mid. Hopefully one of them's going to stay alive. I think he just hit that shot, but nope, it's out, and he goes down.
Yeah, I mean, this game is as close as you can call it. I mean, 25 seconds left. I haven't seen either flag go across, at Thursday Night Football, across that 50-yard line. We're just watching 2 teams just battle it out, and Wizard Gaming goes down. We got 2 down for Status 2, 1 down for Old Guys. Old Guys, now they're 2 down. It's been a back and forth match. 1 flag taken now. We're watching Old Guys kind of take the flag, but it looks like they're going to be able to recover Status 2.
I think if you're Old Guys, this is what you want. They had a kind of a slow startup with the round side.
Classic Halo Infinite map, and we are here with the double overtime to see which team here is going to be able to come out on top. I mean, Old Guys, it's a 1-1 right now, 1 down, 1 down. It's gonna be tough to tell. I mean, even right now, we're watching these teams go back and forth, but I don't know. It's a tough tell. We're watching again, 2 down, 2 down. It's so even. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Ooh, we're getting a sniper battle here. I was gonna say Malay. I like Malay having that sniper because Malay and Wizard Gamer are the 2 on this Old Guys team that know how to play their lives effectively, and I think that's gonna make a huge difference here. Being able to play your life, not give out easy kills like D's Nades getting a double kill there. 2 going down, Concise and Gravlift on Status Who is Crozen just gonna buy some time. Jump up on the wing. It doesn't look like Old Guys are gonna be able to convert. Actually, no, they are. They are pulling the flag as Concise is just getting 5'd off of his spawn by Crozen. Gravlift going down in bottom mid. Crozen just on an absolute tear. He's out for blood as Malay King Burger wins his fight. And just like that, we might have a dead flag on Status Who.
I'm a little shocked on that dead flag. 3 down to their 3 up. I mean, maybe it's just my inexperience.
Oh, they got it.
There it is. I mean, that's... Oh, and he goes down. We are watching such a back and forth game. Oh my goodness. And again, Old Guys go down 3 to their 2. Getting a clutch return. Can the trade go off? Did he get the reset? He did. He did not get the reset.
Crozen had to win that.
Right on back.
5 seconds up on the overshield. Let's see the scrappiness as D's Nades gets taken down from 2 members of Status Who in the top mid. Yes, Status Who, you're collapsing onto a QX, pushing forward, looking for the callouts on Crozen on Bonfire. He knows 1 person's above him on the BR side. Gotta be careful he doesn't get backsmacked here. He knows Wizard Gamer's still there. He's not gonna be able to pick it up. No, he's running flag into the basement. This is an interesting play, but I think it's actually working out for him because they weren't expecting him to pull that way either.
Yeah, that was a perfect play. I mean, even how he went back up into Armory just to double check and look at his sight lines to see that if you know, he's getting chased or if he has anything to worry about. And he is being able to bring it past that, like I said, that 50-yard line to go down for the old guys, but they're still running this flag. And it could
That's gonna be
confidently
it.
become it.
That's it.
That's it.
No, that was a fantastic play there. One member kind of.
You know, it's game time. It's time to show like what they can do with it. What kind of sneaky plays old guys can do. I think the communication from old guys is just leaps and bounds there. And here we are at a 2-1 start for old guys. 2-2. I think our predictions are going to come true with this 50 to 49 end here. Let's just hope that these two teams recognize and can just play Halo as is meant to be played.
Like what Wizard Gamer is doing here, since Camo did get increased to 45 seconds, even though he goes down, I see a lot of the meta that's taken from HCS play now is with Camo, they get more intel. They don't try to force a fight because they have Camo, they can get up and maybe get an easy kill or two. No, they get intel and they tell their team. And we saw that out of Wizard Gamer where he was sitting in bottom mid just looking at 3 members of Status Who. But yeah, as you're saying, we're just going 1 for 1 as Concise getting onto D's nades and Malay, but no, he gets taken down by a perfect grenade as Brojito is trying to pick up that other kill. And just like that, as I'm saying it, 1 for 1 for 1, we're staying just kill for kill for kill. No one is getting a commanding lead so far. And one other thing I want to say, both of these teams are moving together perfectly. 2 members on one side, 2 members on the other side. We saw 3 members of Status Who coming out of their window. If they keep this up, oh, that was a blank melee.
That was a
yeah, but if they keep this up, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see why these two teams are 6-0 right now. I mean, other than the blank melee coming through, like the double kill, the trade, it's still 12-12. These two teams going back and forth. I mean, it's just so methodical with every single movement they have, marking everybody, not giving them a second chance to really sneak behind. They're keeping track of every single player. We're watching Status Who go down to 3-1. It looks like old guys, I want to say confidently, with the biggest lead in this game with 3 kills above, which is insane to say. They're starting to, you know, really stay together. You can see the kind of gameplay here. They're kind of staying 2 back, pushing 2 forward. One goes down, the other one pushes up. I feel like the communication between old guys is extremely, just extremely, like, they're just there. It's there. It's being
on
done.
point.
Yeah.
I was thinking old guys had such good control and just, oh, Camo stays alive. I was gonna say, old guys, you're doing so good of keeping Status Who in their base and waiting for that Camo to come off, but I think in the last like 3 seconds before Camo came up, old guys went down 2 or 3 members and Status Who was able to swipe that. QX, I believe, still has camouflage, but he's not making any big moves just yet. As 2 members of Status Who goes down, so QX, he's got to be able to choose his battles here. He knows most members of old guys are on this back car side. He gets the backsmack to help his teammate. Sees D's nades. He's going to call him out, but he's going to try to take that fight. His teammate's still up on car 3, so hopefully he can pick that up. Another. Oh, QX, you were in such a bad position, but he does get 1 before going down.
Yeah, I was surprised he bucked off a couple shots there. He had 1 in the other util and 2 at car 3. 3v1, that's not where, if I have camo, I'm going to start bucking shots. I mean, I'm probably going to, you know, relay the information and try my best to get out of there. But, you know, different strokes, different folks. Maybe he felt real confident in that moment. We're watching a good 3-kill commanding lead right now from old guys.
Ooh.
I thought Malaya was going to get that kill and really kind of... To me, that kill would have kind of steamrolled a little bit and been able to kind of push on that side of the map to really just kind of snuff out that spawn point. But each team just playing very conservative and, you know, maybe not the high action pack triple kill, double kill you're used to seeing, but just the well thought out plan between these two teams is just phenomenal.
I think old guys are starting to feel themselves a little bit. We saw Status Who kind of just pushed into that back P side, and we see one guy just in their util alone. Gravlift having to jump out, even though he has two members in this car one with him. He's kind of on the back foot, and we're just seeing the lead grow with old guys. They're just hunting them down, picking them off one by one, and whoever has to run away just gets picked up by the third guy on the team, as Crozen would be that man, picking it up from bottom mid on Concise as he gets into the melee battle with Gravlift and goes down. And two members of Status Who stuck on that window side, so they're not going to be able to pick this up, and they're just getting crossed map. Just like that, 11 kill lead from old guys and no signs of stopping.
Yeah, the old guys is just, I think they heard you out and they're like, and you said Status Who's gonna cross 31st, and they're like, nope, we got this, hold
That's
my beer.
us.
Yeah, that's gonna be us. Now we're looking at 40 to 29, an 11 kill lead from old guys. Status Who really needs to slow it down here and kind of take a page out of old guys' books and kind of just see where they're at, get a little bit of read on the team, and really move over. And here we are, the QX and excuse me, Status Who just getting 2 kills here, able to kind of shorten that lead a little bit, but maybe not enough to really make a huge difference in this stick. Oh my goodness gracious. From across the map, what a beautiful play.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good at all. But yeah, if you're Status Who here, you definitely got to slow it down. Old guys are putting on the pressure and going one for one, just cleaning you out. I think you got to stick together. You got to bait them in here, and you got to play your life. Yeah, don't let these easy kills slip away, as D-Mace is just being such a slippery animal and getting that melee, which is so pivotal. Concise going 1v1 with Burger on the P2. They got to be careful. It's 49. Old guys needs 1. Concise, you're on an island by yourself, brother. I don't think he realizes they only need 1 kill, and he's rushing into 2 of them on P2. He might get the back smack here. No, he misses it. Oh no, he gets it anyway, but the grenades are out. He gets into 1v1 with Wizard Gamers in the bottom mid, but no Crozen. He's gonna be able to win this.
Oh, oh my
that was
goodness.
crazy.
That Chal was insane there.
Going into the third match here, it is going to be Strongholds on Recharge. Another OBJ game here where slays are pretty important, but so are the rotations and being able to capitalize on any gaps in either team's movement, as we're seeing Brohito here opting to go back into gold for spawning QX onto gold pipes. They're going to grab the noob combo and the shock rifle and the grapple. So we're seeing some weapon control out of Status Who early here, but 2 are going down, and the early points are up for old guys.
Yeah, you know, you love to see
sus.
that weapon control there, and you know, hopefully they have a good a good plan in action in order to get this get these 2 points locked down, because right now a 25-0 lead, you don't like to see that as the other team, and that was a little bit of a, you know, we need a couple more teammates over here with Brohito to kind of get that, to solidify that that C down. But here we are getting A and B back. You know, if they can hold it down, it looks like the communication is very choppy with Status Who in order to tell who's pushing which point, what's going on. I think if the communication can tighten up with Status Who, this will be an easy kind of W for them.
I definitely agree. It seems like Status Who, the communication wasn't there at the start. I mean, they had B control with old guys had A and C. At that point, just pick A or C and, you know, make the play for it and let B kind of be the net to catch anybody who's kind of making a mistake on the other team. As we're seeing old guys potentially going for a 3 cap here is a perfect getting picked up from Gravlift. I think it was on C. And nope, just like that, they get C back, but still going 2 down with A and B. Gravlift and his teammate are in top white, kind of just looking where to go. And I think this is exactly what we're saying. Status Who, what are you guys thinking right now? Who is going where? Where are you guys looking? As Gravlift almost loses his fight to Burger, but 2 members of old guys go down, and Camo is coming up, and it might go in the hands of Status Who.
That was a
And
clutch
looks like it
kill
does.
there by Status Who. But now they go 3 down. I don't know if that camo got burnt or not. We'll find out in just a
It
minute.
looks
It
like
looks
it
like
did.
it got burnt. Yeah. So at least they burned the camo. I mean, you're not down by a ton. It's, you know, you're down by 30, but a 30 is easy to come by if you can just lock down 2 points for, you know, half a minute. Like we said, 30 seconds is not a long time to be able to come back, and we're watching old guys come back up, and you know, you hate to see Status Who have 4-2 and not be able to capitalize on really gaining any momentum on the points there.
Brojito, brother, you have to capture a point. He's staring at C. I mean, he gets a double kill. That's fantastic. He might get the triple here on Crozen if he wins this match, but like, Old Guys is up 105 to 34. There was 2 members of Status Who and Bottom White, and they were just like, nah, we don't need C. We don't need it. We don't need points. We're going to come back in the later half. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're looking for here as he gets stuck by Crozen in the toe again. Oh my god, Old Guys hate Status Who's toes. Apparently,
oh, and
another stick.
Was that off the wall? That was
I'm not
insane.
even sure.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
It just looks like Status Who is kind of just, I hate to say it, but kind of just crumbling a little bit on just, you know, being able to really focus on the OBJ and really get to their points, because right now we're almost 100 points up, but at least they can turn B and C around. If they can hold this down for a long time, you know, it'd be great to see them come back into the fold here, but right now it's not looking too and that's a big kill. But honestly, that's a big kill also, being able to hold C down without losing it. I mean, this is how they should have been playing from, you know, point 1.
Exactly. Concise has that BR. He knows that they're all locked to the A side. He can just play cross map, get angles, get intel, and get shots on people. I'm not sure why they're pushing into A here. I mean, yeah, keep them on the back foot, but you're just gonna give up kills as other 2 members of Old Guys are gonna push through gold pipes and, yep, trade out. QX getting on to Crozen, but QX caught out from D's nades on the heaven side. And just like that, I mean, I think Status Who came up on top of here, but you got to be careful. There's no need to push into A like that when you're just letting the points tick up, because any kills on the Old Guys is going to force spawn them potentially somewhere else other than A, as we're seeing Old Guys now getting C and such a good nade, putting 2 members down. And just like that, Old Guys with the triple cap and camouflage.
Yeah, that grenade was perfect. I mean, you couldn't even have put it better. It not only killed another member of Status Who, but it pushed the other one back off of C for them to cap it. And I think Status Who is really losing the sight of that there is still 5 minutes and 30 seconds, or 5. I mean, the game's, I'm sorry. The game is still going. You have plenty of time to cap 2 and just hold them. You don't need a 3 cap. You can hold 2 and just have 2 people locked down on those 2 spawns. Me personally, I like the C and B combo because you can kind of cross map it a little easier, but and not so much A and B. But I mean, we're watching just kind of just almost an annihilation on Status Who, and just a total breakdown. I mean, they have 2 points here, but maybe even 3. But even there, and a beautiful double kill. Oh my god. It was just so perfect. That double kill might actually bring them back in this game if they can really just hold it down like that.
QX showing up to play. He's not out of this yet, but I'm a little bit more privy to the AB setup. I mean, we saw Old Guys had a member sitting up in the top gold, and the other members kind of one on bottom A, one in top A. That's the just preem setup, as another nade from Brojito onto D's nades. Old Guys getting A side again, because it looks like Status Who kind of left A alone, or they got slayed out. As Old Guys, yeah, they're force spawning onto gold, and Wizard Gamer's just going to go for that 1v1 onto B. I don't think if you're Status Who, this is what you want. But no, he wins the fight. He's going to be able to get this. Did he? No, they're still fighting. I don't think anyone's gone down in B. No, they're still alive.
Yeah, tough close fight in B, and they both go down. I mean, Old Guys still control B, but it looks like they might be able to cap. And there's the cap AP. And like you said, this might be their preference here on that AB hold, but I mean, old guys. Oddly enough, I thought I saw 3 people in status who over by A, and they're just losing it. I don't know if there was a miscommunication and maybe they lost sight of one of the other old guys players, but it looks like this is gonna turn around for old guys getting AB again.
Camo in the top A, Wizard Gamer. He
Another
does
stick.
he does get the stick, so I mean, yeah, that's good in the end. Camo does go down, but they do get A, so points going back in the status who's favor. But 2 members of old guys on the C. I think we're just getting into the kind of scrappy, just rotational gameplay that recharge strongholds can be, where one point gets taken and then the other gets taken, and it's just
Yeah.
a whirlwind of slays and recapping. No one's really going to hold here, but maybe, nope. As I say that, Concise gets on the C, so just like that, getting pushed back in the favor of status who, but we're seeing 3 members of old guys on the A. This might be the hold and setup that they need.
Yeah, and if you look at the kills and deaths, I mean, just a few moments ago, about maybe 3 minutes ago, QX and Wizard Gamer were leading the pack in kills, and everyone else was still in single digits. It really looks like everybody on both teams kind of picked up their gameplay and are able to really dish out what needs to be done. But old guys here with the AB hold with 220 to 142. All they need is a quick hold, another couple seconds, and this game is theirs. Leading into the 4th game here, 2-1, which is a huge advantage, especially for bragging rights. I mean, here we are.
Here we are indeed, double kill going down, but that's 3 members down for status who. 4 members make that a triple kill for Crozen, and that might just be the game. You know, if there's one person I had to shout out here, it's going to be King Burger. Why? Because every time I see him, he's up on gold. Gold with this setup is just so pivotal. The idea of OBJ of how to beat status who, but hopefully, you know, we want to see that game 5. Can status who bring it back?
Yeah, you know, it really just boils down to that, you know, Slayers don't win games. We've seen in the first game, like you were saying, in the first game, and here we go, status who going down 4-3, and old guys having a chance to really set up this ball. But as you were saying in the first, they were destroying them in the Slayer match, but it doesn't matter if you can't get that W and can't capitalize on the big games you have.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You'll see that all the time with amateurs on Twitter. They'll be like, oh, you're posting your game where you got 50 kills on ranked. Well, that doesn't matter. Your team lost. As Gravlift goes down with the camouflage, getting double smacked. These nuts looking to get the camo hit as Brojito's trying to look for him. He's about to run out of ammo here. Oh, another blank melee, but it doesn't matter. 2 members of old guys sitting on the top tower. The mortars are coming in from Concise. And he gets the kill with it too. Oh my, he threw that from dirt. And he's going to win this 1v1 on a King Burger. Maybe, yes, he does with almost his last shot. But he's got to stay alive as Crozen picks up the ball and opts to throw it out for a play ball.
Yeah, that was you know, I was a little questionable on that play, on that ball play, but as I'm looking at how old guys kind of pushed in there, it makes a lot of sense. They saw that they didn't really have too much of an opportunity to get get some time on the ball, but you know, they're hoping to kind of reset and really get it going. But that stick on, and again, a triple kill.
He
Burger
runs that
King
over.
is just, so close.
He doesn't go for it. Come on.
He doesn't go for it. I mean, but I mean, it might be the reason why old guys are winning games instead of winning the slays, because he knew that he needed to back his team up in this situation that had to go down.
He doesn't want to hit the highlight reel. He just wants to win the match, and I guess that's okay. You know, that you gotta respect it. You know, what are you gonna do? But just like that, Wizard Gamer defending his teammate of Crozen, as Crozen's gonna probably jump off the map here. Perfect play, playing ball. He's the only one that went down. Wizard Gamer playing his life in this top tower. He finally goes down as Camo's coming up. 2 members of old guys taking down Concise. Disney's trying to play his life as Brojito is desperately calling him out for the kill, and I think those nades are going to get him. Yes, he does, but Camo is still up. It's going to go in the hands of Old Guys. The Status Who does have the ball here, so they're going to be... that's a little bit early of throwing off, I would say, but no, he got taken down from Wizard. So in the end, Old Guys picking up the ball, and they're just going to rotate it back towards Tower.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a... you know, these nades got hit with those nades from over there in the corner, but you know, Crow is playing this camo very well. A beautiful snipe shot on, and he's kind of being able to, you know, rotate around a little bit, really putting a hit out on everybody in here. And again, just playing that camo so beautifully, just being able to recognize where everybody is, and the fact that Status Who is able to pick this ball up is kind of a little bit of a shock, that, you know, because you know, Old Guys knew where everybody was on Status Who, but we'll see.
Gravlift is trying to get rid of that sniper rifle. He does as he goes down, but Status Who, you gotta be careful. Old Guys are now just slaying them out. That's 3 members of Status Who going down. 76 points on the board for Old Guys, and I think if Crozen can hold on to this as a backsmack goes out and Burger goes down, I think Crozen might be able to end this. He sees the end of this first round in sight. His Wizard Gamer is just gonna hold his cross here on top tower, and just like that, reaching 95. Yeah, this is in the bag for Old Guys. If you're Status Who, what do you think you gotta do going into the second round?
I mean, it was very just sporadic, right? You seen, they threw the ball off, and then they went, and then one, I don't remember the player specifically, but he pushed by himself in the middle and almost brought it to A, which is like hand delivering it to Old Guys and just letting them have the extra points. I mean, they really just need to communicate a lot better and really just play the objective and not so much just trying to be the hero.
Right, exactly. Play the objective. Put it in a position to where, you know, you can grab ball when you need to, but you can also bait out and try to get these kills. But no, QX just getting a quick no-scope to his chest and getting taken down. But he's the only member of this Status Who team that's gone down over this scrap and bottom middle. King Burger with the camouflage is going to have sniper repulse combo. This is disgusting. Potentially in his hands, 5 bullets total. He's just baiting out the ball as he should. The ball resets, but even if it does, it's going to reset right in front of him. He's just going to try to get this no-scope. Yep, he gets his teammates' help. And he's about to run into this guy who's on back L. Oh.
Those are tough nade shots to miss there. He gets the assist, but I would like to see a little bit more of that that camo right now. Just, you know, he's not really scouting out like we were saying. You have 45 seconds to kind of run around the map and get a lay of the land and be able to have your ball carrier in a safe position. That was, as you said, was a perfect setup, not so much a perfect execution in my book.
Right, yeah, no one was in kind of the position to get that ball, and I get it, he's trying to bait it out, but in the end, I mean, he got a few kills. QX getting the double kill as ball comes up. 2 members are down. Grab that ball, throw it back towards Tower's side. You know you're going to force spawn him, but no, I think he's trying to listen to the callouts. He gets in a 1v1 with Crozen. He gets taken down. He's got to be careful. Wizard Gamer's on the big door, but he does have help from Brohitos. Wizard does go down. Okay, Status Who getting a little bit more on the board here, but still not getting any points with this oddball as Old Guys are up 26-0.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
not what you need to see.
No, this is an odd play. It looks like they're really trying to get those slays in and get like a perfect setup, but at some point when you're losing 2 games to 1 and you're down 36-0, you really just need to get time on that ball and do a quick little like makeshift setup and hope that your team is able to respawn and come and back you up, because they need some time on this ball at this point. I mean, again, 3 down and you're just picking up the ball when everybody spawns. It's a tough, and you're about to get sandwiched as the ball carrier. It's a tough rotation, to be honest.
Yeah, two members of their team were stuck in back B. They had somebody else on scoreboard, and the other member just picked up camo. So they were split across the map as triple kill out of Brohito, and finally they're getting some points on the board. I think camo just went out. Yeah, I mean, if you're going 3 down, you got to call that out, and you have to make... Brohito, you good, brother? Anyway, yeah, you have to make that play right then and there. You have to make that call. Okay, 3 dead. Let's pull ball. Where are we going to take it to 4 spawns? Somebody who's not in a position to grab the ball then has to go to that position of where you're going to block the spawners. And I think old guys did end up spawning on the A side, as we're seeing Crozen getting taken down, but no, QX losing sniper in top mid. And just as Status Who gets a little bit of a run with this ball, they're getting shut down once again.
Yeah, the collapsing power of old guys just on Status Who there was just incredible. Being able to snuff out that that threat and being able to pick up the ball and be like, oh, you want 20 points? We can get 20 points just as easy. And again, Status Who kind of looking like they're picking up the pace here. You know, it's looking like a good momentum builder. But again, they're just not winning the slays when they need to, and it's gonna hurt them in the end if they can't, you know, stay 3 up, 4 up to old guys' 4 up. And I mean, let's see how it ends up. The QT in the hands of old guy, being able to kind of push out and kind of being able to overextend and pull back really quick is a huge deal here in this oddball to get a good lay of the land.
Yeah, Status Who just got absolutely dismantled on that A side. They basically went 3 down without a single kill on the old guys, and old guys just say, all right, let's get it out of A and pull it to back green as they're just having an absolute run on it. Crossing that, 69 points. It's Crozen helping his teammate of King Burger, looking for grav lift on the top nest. He's going to go for that triple kill. No, I'm just going to leave him for his teammate who gets the melee, so ball does reset, but they got to be careful here. Status Who is spawning on the dummy side, but we already have one member of old guys up on the top C, so he might be able to head this off. Yes, he does. Wizard Gamer getting onto Brohito, but QX on a D's nades. Okay, well, the ball's still in the hands of old guys on the back tower, and I don't think Status Who is in any position. No, as I say that, ball goes off the map, ball gets reset as Wizard Gamer's on the back foot, and just like that, 3 are dead for old guys.
Yeah, I mean, you'd love to see it. It was just good heads-up play there by old guys to be able to know they're going to spawn dummy sides and run to mud to get those couple extra seconds on the ball. But Status Who played that very well and able to collapse onto old guys. It kind of looks like the script is flipping, but at the same time, Status Who just needs to stay alive at this point, just to be able to get those crucial points on the board. And another clutch reset by old guys. And Concise with the double kill there. It's 3 down for old guys, but again, not too much ball play. It looks like we might be getting a setup on the perfect. Concise is out here. He does not want to go down right now. He wants to bring this into a round 3 and bring this to a game 5, and I'd love to see it.
This is their chance. They have this setup, and I love what they're doing with ball here. Absolutely loved doing this play back when I was competing. I would hold ball on the top tower, and I would look towards nest and just kind of be the intel. I'd be the UAV. Okay, one guy's nest. I'm going to drop ball, put shots on him, pick ball back up. Just trying to do damage, trying to keep eyes out for my team as we're seeing a fabulous rotation out of Status Who, and especially Concise. Opting, okay, yeah, they're coming through dummies. Let's not even chance the team fight. Let's just throw it towards green. He's just gonna play his life. Yeah, even if he dies, that ball goes off the map, and he gets Crozen because Crozen falls off. So even +1 for that. QX Ninjas D's nades off screen as Gravlift gets Wizard Gamer just like that. Yeah, we've seen it probably 3 times in a row now. Old guys going down 3 members. So let's hope Status Who can keep this momentum going.
Yeah, you can kind of see, and it's unfortunate to say, I think old guys are getting a little cocky here. They're kind of just thinking they have this in the bag, and they're overextending. They're kind of pushing to limits where they shouldn't. Crozen did not have to go down there. He did not have to jump off. He would have played that ball if he got a couple shots on him and been able to stay alive and been really able to get the next play going as King Burger getting kills, and we have 2 down for Status Who, but Status Who still has control of the ball. Let's see if they're able to play the ball there, and still, it's just it's insane because old guys are getting the slays they need, but Status Who is staying in the game neck and neck. It's almost like a reverse of you know, from the beginning of this series to now, where Status Who is trying to play objective and old guys are just getting the objective, but old guys being able to.
And welcome back, everybody. I told you, do not click away from that stream. We are getting the game 5 due to a rule breakage. Somebody teabagged at the end of that oddball game and fessed up to it. So here we are, game 5 for all the marbles. Old guys, coming off of this oddball win, they're gonna have to go hard in this Slayer Solitude, and already we're seeing it 4-1. But Status Who, you get one more lifeline. Are you gonna be able to capitalize on it?
Yeah, I mean, great sportsmanship by the player from Old Guys who really fessed up into, you know, getting this reset back to game 5. I mean, they said, I don't care about the Cowboys, I don't care about the Eagles. We're gonna play our game 5 because that's where we're at right now, and we are off to a rocket start, 9-6 on Old Guys' side. Let's see if you know, Status Who can capitalize on the DQ.
Yeah, you gotta use that kind of to your advantage. Old guys, they gotta be feeling some kind of way. They thought they had it in the bag. Some people were leaving the lobby and were like, nope, they requested the game. So either way, Status Who, looking forward, they have played Slayer against this Old guys team. Do you think they're gonna be able to take the lesson from the Aquarius game where, you know, they need to stay together as a team, they need to win these team fights, at least stay up 1 or 2 guys, get the cleanups, and not let old guys do what they're doing with this 6-kill lead so far, 14-18, as we're seeing QX, as I'm saying that, just putting himself on an island. Even though he gets the kill, Status Who comes out on top, but you're not going to be able to make those kind of trades for too long without, you know, making it go into the favor of the other team.
Yeah, I really liked what I saw from Status Who right there. They were really trying to get that spawn on the yard side of the map, but QX, oh man, I cannot speak.
It's a tough word.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. But a weird play, just rushing up the middle and kind of collapsing and breaking that spawn capture there. And his teammate was able to come up and clean it up really well, and a beautiful kill by Gravlift, being able to pull out the enemy and get a kill there. But the cleanup there and able to push in and really try to recover from it, but unable to, it leads them in a 9-kill deficit right now.
Yeah, I want to see Status Who slow it down. We're just seeing one member of their team by themselves constantly, and it's just not really working in their favor. They might get 1 or 2 trades, but look at this scoreline. It's now 11 in the favor of old guys, and it's just keeps increasing. Shock rifle is up, but it doesn't look like anybody's on that side of the map to pick it up. They're all just trying to look for this camo that's on top gold. Malay King Burger, he does get the melee, and he gets the help from Wizard Gamer, but he gets taken down. Double kill from Concise. Going into the 1v1 with Wizard Gamer is going to get the triple. No, he gets the assist from Gravlift, which is exactly what they need. This is what you need, Status Who. If you're going to win this game, and you're going to win this series, you need to do that over and over and over again, and not let old guys kind of just push you back into your spawn again.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here, this Status Who setup here, just pushing the spawns over to the other side of the map, kind of being able to pull. I was a big lacrosse player growing up, that string defense, where one person's coming in and you can kind of pull in and push out just like they're doing right now, is exactly how they need to play right now. They don't need to overextend. They don't need to go above and beyond. They really just need to play good Halo right now, and good teamwork Halo, and Concise just out here just getting what he needs to get, just making sure his team knows I am not going down without a fight. Getting that I believe was a killing spree, and Wizard Gaming going down. QX getting the kill onto these nades. It's a little too late for the trades for Status Who. They really need to step up and be able to wipe this team out.
Yeah, I think that was a killing spree out of Concise, and if you looked at the kill feed or the scoreboard when he got that killing spree, he was 0 and 9 before it, which You can't really have that happening right now as this team is down by 13. Crozen trying to play his life. Ooh, the chase in a bottom mid. No, they're going to trade out. That's not what you want if your status who's Brahito is getting caught in the top mid. But no, he has his teammates' help. He's trying to go for this camouflage. He's trying to force the power-up play to hopefully swing this back in the favor of his team. But he's got to be careful. Two people from Old Guys spawned in the cafe side, but he does get camo. Maybe getting out with his life, but Gravlift might go down in the process. No kills coming out. It's very scrappy right now. Oh, we just got one.
Yeah, I mean, Status making a little bit of a comeback, but also just losing it right there. Brahito really needs to step up this camo play. I feel like he needs to identify more of the players. With the double kill coming in, beautiful double kill. They are down by 9. This game it might be close. It might be that first Slayer we predicted, that 50 to 45 range, and we are just seeing just a little bit of a comeback with Old Guys just being able to collapse on the camo there and be able to push him into a corner. But Status Who really able to kind of come back a little bit here, making that a 8 kill game, now a 9 kill game. It's gonna be tough. I mean, 43 to 34. We're past that point where Slayer really starts here.
Status Who, they had it for a second there. If I was on their team or if I was their coach, I'd be screaming at them, stay out of bottom mid, stay in these power positions, stay up on the map, because every time you go into bottom mid, you are isolating yourself. You're not able to get angles across the map. So we're seeing 2 members. Yeah, there we go. 3 members of Status Who going down, and Concise is just alone by himself in bottom mid and gets picked up as the final guy. That is 4 going down for, I think, only like 1 for Old Guys. You don't want that. So if you're Status Who, slow it down, slam on the brakes, everybody find an angle, find the team shots, stick together, don't get caught out, kind of like Concise is doing here in Market as Brahito gets onto D's nades, but Concise doesn't get out. 1 kill left and remaining for Old Guys as Wizard Gamer is looking for it, but he's gonna go right into the Lion's Den as Brahito pushes him back, and I think, oh, Concise, he's alone. Are we gonna see it? Yes, we do. D's nades getting the final kill on the Gravlift and ending this series 50 to 37.